Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Vision Quest Tarot by Guyan S. Winter and Joe Doze, which I know I'm butchering that. I apologize, but there's the information just in case you would like to find this deck for yourself. Supportive oracle cards are the Wisdom of the House of Night. And here in the back, above the barcode, is who created that. I'm not even going to butcher those names, but there they are. That way, if you want to look them up and you want to get these, that's what you do. Okay. Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. Ooh. Where's that going? Right there. That's, okay. I want to know what that card is so bad right now, but it came in face down, so I'm going to wait till I get to it. I don't really want to, but I feel like I should. So we will do that. Something about the impact, about how that works. That's a whole thing right there. That's on your side too. Okay. So, okay. So, you've got excess in the past, but this is face down, which makes me feel like this is something way back there, where you've done really, really well. I feel like this should be like saved money or saved assets or some type of friendship that like has long since gone dormant. When I'm seeing excess for you, it's either money that's off to the side that you maybe even forgot about, or a friendship that you haven't talked to in a long time, an acquaintance, maybe it's a job you used to have and some connection you used to have like that. There's bounty in your past that I feel like you're not paying attention to. It's face down, but it's not like you're purposely ignoring it. It's just like you don't have a reason a reason to use it right now. So you don't have a reason to connect with it, but it's there. There's something of great value in your past that seems like it's going to come back into your future, because I feel like that's the connection we see coming in. Okay. Now, this is definitely something you've moved on from. You got let go here on your side. You've got conclusion in the environment right there. And in the actual environment, you've got fragment and the Ace of... It's the Ace of Cups, it's the Ace of Water in this deck, but same difference, Ace of Cups. There was a really good situation that just kind of fell apart. I feel like this could be connected to this, that you don't realize that there's a good asset from this time. Something fell apart that was pretty good. It was a really good situation that I don't feel like you wanted to let go of, but when it started to fall apart, you had to let go of it. I feel like once that was done, the situation ended, you moved on, you did what you had to do. But now this is where I feel like the whole part of this reading is why that card flew out. Something from that past moment that fell apart might be coming back. You got Wishing, that's the card that flew out. That's reversed. Okay, that's fine. No, these are all reversed though. I feel like they're all reversed. They're all reversed except for Wishing. So what I'm getting here is the 5 of Fire, the 4 of Air, both reversed. The 5 of, what is this? Air. That's the 5 of Swords. The 4 of Earth. Nope. The 4 of Fire. So the 4 of Wands. All of this is reversed. It's kind of like a situation that ended that you didn't really have a choice about it. It just kind of moved on. You're having a chance to bring it back. It's kind of like this is something you actually didn't want to end, that you just kind of like, well, there's nothing I can do. I had to move on. You have Wishing coming on your side. Like maybe this is coming back. All of this getting reversed is kind of like Fear reversed. Well, the 5 of Air would be the 5 of Swords. Kind of like maybe this isn't a fruitless venture. Maybe this is something I can get back. The 5 of Wands reversed is kind of like walking away from controversy. Like it shouldn't be a problem. So it's kind of like it's not worthless. It shouldn't be a problem. Maybe it's time to talk about it. And then the 4 of Fire reversed. I feel like they're saying, is it going to be worth your time? Is it going to work out? Is this going to be just a quick moment to bring this back. Like, if I bring this back, is it going to stay? Or is this just back for a minute and then I'm going to lose it again? What is going on out here? Huh. I can hear people. I got this blanket up here to block out some of the sunlight, but I can hear people. I live out in the country. I don't know why I'm hearing people talking. I'm almost wondering if my sanity's in question here. Somebody else is trying to fix this situation that moved on, and you're getting wind of it. But there's also like this weird, this is typically the Ten of Swords, so there's a very negative energy around it, but somebody's trying to work around it. Somebody's trying to clear out this negative energy. Don't just breeze past this like it doesn't exist. This is in the environment, but don't breeze past this like it doesn't exist. There is some negativity around the situation. Someone is trying to kind of work around it, try to get around it. They're trying to make something come back of the situation. They're literally trying to just kind of bull through it. I feel like they're just kind of trying to bull through it, just kind of like, nope, we're not doing that, moving on. But I feel like it's there. I feel like the trick of this is, if the negativity, like this is the Ten of Swords, it really is. If the negativity is dealt with, if you look at it head on, you're going to see what went wrong with the situation. It has to be dealt with. Whatever caused the situation to pass away or go on or whatever happened to it, that needs to be handled. Depletion is telling me you can't get this back. You can't get this back without acknowledging the negativity there. You have to. The Ten of Swords, that's devastation, has to be acknowledged. And then this is the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like things can be reconstituted, but it has to be acknowledged for what it is first. It can't just be, you can't just ignore it. You got to get this person, whoever this is, who's trying to bring it back to life, you have to get them to acknowledge it and deal with it and say, like, well, what are we going to do with that? And if they say, well, nothing, we're just going to ignore it. No, it's got to be dealt with. If it's dealt with, success can come back. Now, you got the Six of Swords and the Playful, which is Six of Air. This deck handles it a little differently. But I feel like this is also that dream catcher. Makes me feel like you might get your wish. I really feel like you might. You got to be a little playful with it. Don't get too attached to it. You know, give it a chance to see what's real here, what's not. Give it a fair run. Give it a fair chance. But it's kind of like, I feel like with that dream catcher, you might just get your wish. And other people are really when other people start to band together to make it happen, whatever this is, you got life force and you got hope. I'm getting like, it seems to start with someone else. You get wind of it. If you can get them to deal with the truth about why something fell apart, whatever caused it to move on, whatever the problem was, I feel like if you can get that answer to release, or that energy to release, you could get your wish here. Because I feel other people will come back too. Other things, well, it may not be the same people, but this energy will come back together. It'll get stronger. It will actually start moving around in a positive way. I feel like this will actually create something. I feel synergy here, which is people manifesting together for the same goal. It's not like one person manifesting what that one person wants, but a bunch of people literally having like, we want a brick house here. And everybody's working towards it, manifesting it, making it happen. Like, people will work with you on this. Ten of Water, Ten of Cups, fulfillment, good times, sometimes referred to as the happy family card. People will come together to make this happen, but the negativity has to be addressed. If it's not going to work. It has to be. It has to be. Don't let them walk around it. Don't let them ignore it. Even, I feel like it's not like you're like, hey, negativity, yay, let's deal with that. Like, you're not going to be excited to, but if you want the success, that's what this is going to require. Once that goes forward, realize like it's gotta be like, it's gonna reconstitute, but also keep in mind you got the fledgling with the High Priestess of Earth. You can have very slow but stable growth, but you gotta acknowledge that it's slow and it's a growth. Like, you're starting with the fledgling. That's somebody who's learning the ropes. The way this is reconstituting, there are definitely major changes. There's a lot of success here, but if the changes are handled properly, and like people take their time getting used to things, letting things grow, letting things cultivate the way they need to, a lot more success can come back. This can be a very good situation again, but there's differences, and it's allowing those differences to come in and take hold and learning from what's new and growing with it it's got to go slow. It's going to go slow. If that's honored at the end of this, not only will you get it back, but it'll reconstitute probably in a whole new way, but I feel like you'll like it. So it'll be fine. Just as long as you're on point with it and you see it for what it is, I feel like you'll help others and everything will keep going and keep building. I'm getting this building of energy feel here at the end. So it does feel really good there. Whew, that's a very good ending. But I'm realizing like from where it goes from there is based on your situation. So I gotta kind of let it go there. That is literally where the end is happening. So it's very good as long as you make them realize that the negativity, it's got to be dealt with. You can't just walk around it. I think you'll be fine. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.